I mean, actually, I think it's a free drone show now. But still, there's a big old concert in town or a festival in town this weekend too. Lots of festively things. All right. This will be a nice change of pace after what I've been doing this week in Elite.
What have ye been doing?
I built a anti-Thargoid Python Mark II.
Ah, yes.
So lots of engineering. And lots of really painful travel because it has no fuel scoop.
Yikes.
Well, it's anti-Thargoid. It has no fuel scoop and no shield generator. It also makes Thargoids go boom now. Which is good money. I put... All right. Branded. All right, that's good. Let me get Starsis launching. Yes, I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that you're trolling me with your alpha status. See that Polygon got bought?
Yeah.
And
It lost a ton of staff.
Yeah. And GTA 6, and I'm air quoting here, release window got moved.
Yeah.
That game was never coming out this year.
When has the release window been moved to?
Early 2026.
Yep, saw it coming.
May 26, actually. So not even early 2026. That's fine. Gives us time to play Borderlands 4.
Yes.
Which is actually looking pretty interesting. I saw somebody describe it as Borderlands meets Destiny 3. Kind of fits with what I saw from it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of okay with that. As long as they don't go too far down the Destiny route. Bungie's apparently falling apart.
Really?
Their latest beta or alpha or whatever it is for Marathon was not received very well at all. It's apparently an extraction looter shooter with no solo play and no proximity voice chat.
Oh, lovely.
And Bungie was like, "We don't view these as priorities. We'll get to them later." I don't play extraction shooters, but even I know that much. Like, guys, come on. All right. Can I join your server? Yes, I can. Trying to hook the game audio real quick. All right. I also played some Monster Hunter this morning, and they've added a new level of horrible.
Really?
You know how we had tempered monsters?
Yeah.
We're going to have arch-tempered Raydao.
Okay.
Just imagine tempered Raydao, but even more pissed off and able to one-shot me through my armor.
Seems fine.
I mean, we eventually killed it, but I mean, I was not expecting to get one shot in the armor that I'm wearing.
Just don't get hit. It's an easy solution.
Yeah, except it's about twice as fast as the normal Raydao that we've been fighting. Alright, so where... Oh, we should party up. Comms. Friendos. Chonk. Invite.
I'm on Everest because I bedlogged around Hurston.
I am also on Everest. So what shall we do today, my friend?
Boxes. We have to fix your rank.
Well, it's my rank in Pyro that's fucked, not here.
Was it?
Oh no, wait, it was it is here. Looney?
Yeah.
What's have you made it down to the concourse yet?
No.
Um You're in for a treat when you do.
There appears to be a ship over there. And a box.
How did they manage this?
Those windows have had collision issues for a while.
I mean, this is a very specific crash. Although it looks like it was intact enough for them to get out. The ladder's down.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely intentional.
Wow. Thought this was on foot, Edie. No, it controls too well for it to be on foot elite dangerous.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please
Let's see,
visit
so
us
we
again.
need to run some junior missions.
Yeah, we do. That's an interesting tutorial, though. Yeah, that's why it doesn't say complete guide. The guide on where to get grade 5 components is coming.
To the ASOP
I make my videos in a very specific manner.
vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle
Let's
has been.
see.
Please visit us again.
I might grab something big enough for the Zeus, if I can find something in Junior that's big enough for the Zeus.
Collect quartz from Mike L1. I can do this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, there we go. Collect waste from Kovalex Distribution Center, sure.
48 and 43, these will be in 8 SCUs, so... Question is, what do I want to take out there?
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Am I feeling C2 or am I feeling Caterpillar?
I have shared my mission, sir.
Please visit us again.
I missed it.
Goodbye.
Balls.
Welcome.
And did I share mine?
Back up real quick.
System.
Yes. Contracts accepted. Share.
Got it.
Your insurance. Welcome. To the
Now, back to the debate. Do I want to take the cat or do I want to take the
to the ASOP
C2?
vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected.
I
Stand
don't
by.
know. I'll probably say the C2.
Vehicle has
Yeah.
Please visit us
What kind of hanger do I have here?
again.
Any hanger at all? I have a small. Alright, well, this is going to be a multi-step process then, folks.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Because I'm going to call the C2 up and then I'm going to send it back.
Following, please visit us again.
And then I will call the Atlas up.
Nice one, DC06.
Alright. Alright, you can go on down.
Welcome to the ASOP.
But yeah, going back to the engineering video, I will do a video on where to get mats, but like the harder tier mats. But that video, how long is it? I think I know off the top of my head. $25.18. Yeah, that video is riding the ragged edge of viewer retention for even a longer video. So,
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle has
and my audience tends to watch longer videos more than a lot of other audiences. Well, 25 minutes is like
Welcome
pushing
to
it.
the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been
Can I
delivered to
not
the
have my
following location.
atlas?
Goodbye.
Are you in your hangar?
Yeah, it won't pull it up.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Wait, we didn't leave the atlas in the C2, did we?
Probably.
Yeah, I think we did. Yep, it's 100% inside the cargo bay. Is this still glitched, by the way?
Yeah. What?
Yes, it is. The lift and the
They'll fix it
doors.
someday.
I just wish they would fix the sound, man.
Crusader Industries, a journey breathtaking. Systems on. Launch complete.
I always have to remember where I put landing gear. There it is.
Landing gear up. Shields off.
All right.
4.1.1 is going to turn out to be a very beefy patch.
Oh.
They mentioned in the recent ISC that it's on a 6-week cycle instead of a 4-week cycle because it's the Invictus Launch Week patch, which means it's coming out middle of this month. So in its PTU cycle, they're just going to keep on adding fixes.
Well, okay then.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
All right, I am on my way to Mike L1.
Congregation.
I didn't even look to see what your contract was.
57 SCU of waste to Everest Harbor.
Ah, you're a shit hauler.
Yep, yep.
I learned something last night playing Elite.
Okay.
Landing a ship on a planet with night vision is really hard on the Steam Deck.
That makes sense.
Yeah, was not a fan. Also, though, that the default SRV controls for the Steam Deck are fantastic. I will rebind them to my PC controls one day off stream. There is an awful lot of holding buttons to press other buttons, but I mean, what do you expect when you're mapping a game with as many buttons as Elite to a controller?
Right.
I still hate SRVs though.
No, and yeah, they suck to drive.
Yeah, they suck. They suck to drive, but they don't suck as much as the on-foot combat.
No.
I said the other day, I would rather go back and play multi-screen GoldenEye on the N64 at 12 FPS than play the ground combat in Odyssey.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh, the trespassing message, huh? I will not leave. I'm here to pick up legal cargo.
Shields on.
All right. There we go.
Landing gear down.
Ooh. Doing so good on our first landing here. The adjustment period from playing Elite to getting used to this game again is real.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, Mystic. How are you?
Hello, mystic person.
It's a long... Oh, do you guys have a holiday over there this weekend? Two bank holidays, one on Monday, one on Friday. The 3-day working week. Wow, that sounds nice, doesn't it, Chunk?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, technically, that's what I've got this week. So for next week.
Well, then... So violent.
Down the boxes go.
3... So close to a 12-day watch streak. It happens. You'll get there. That's the 3-stream streak, though.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hmm.
I've got 2 contracts to pick up from HDPC Casilla and drop off to HDMS Status.
Interesting.
I'm gonna share both of these. There's one.
Got it.
And there's the other.
Thank you. You know, when it comes to 2027, you'll miss 2 weeks? Planning extremely in advance, are we?
Right.
Japan for 2 weeks. Nice. I don't know what we'll be doing in 2027 if we have a country left. Alright, now then. What is closest to me? I mean, this just kind of all around sucks, so... I feel like going to Seraphim first or by Genie. I guess we'll go
I
to
mean,
Seraphim.
which one are you closer to?
Technically Seraphim, but, you know, that's not saying a whole lot from where I am.
Ah.
Engines on. Quantum fuel 100%. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Landing gear up.
Shields off. Quantum travel engaged.
Alright, there we go. At least this trip won't take too long, you know. In the C2.
Big quantum drive go vroom.
Mm-hmm. So it's Fleet Week coming up?
Yep.
Should be interesting. We should do our tour of the Idris.
Yes.
I wanted to do that tour last year of the was it the Polaris?
I don't think there was a tour last year.
Well, where you could go walk around it. I mean,
I mean, yeah, you can walk around it in the convention center.
yeah, I mean, I wanted to make a tour of it.
Yeah.
But remember the performance of the game was in such a state last year that I could barely walk around in the convention hall
Oh,
without
yeah,
it
yeah.
crashing.
Yeah.
This year, I hold out slightly greater hope. I don't know if I told you. The store is now live in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024.
Ah.
The marketplace. Holy shit! What a mess.
How so?
Everything that's available for 2020 is also shows up in the 2024 store, but not everything's compatible, and it's not super abundant up front. What's compatible? The surest way to find out something's not compatible is to buy it and then go to your library manager and have the game tell you it's only compatible with 2020.
Lovely.
And shit's not working
Brilliant.
right. Like, I tried to do an airport mod, like a full reconstruction of the airport. And I've spent a while in the forums, it's a known issue, but it won't load, ever. Because they don't let you download the stuff, all of it has to be streaming.
Oh.
And so it just won't ever finish streaming it in.
Neat.
Like that's why I haven't done more coverage than just doing favorite places like, because that game is in a sorry fucking state. They pushed it out too fast. And they're relying way, way too heavily on tech that does not work the way they want it to for gaming. Like, I'm sure the Azure Cloud's tech is great if you're a corporation. It does not do what they need it to do for gaming.
No.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
I hate navigating around doors. Just such a crusader, rather.
Quantum travel complete.
It's just annoying.
You don't like the gigantic gas giant?
Quantum travel engaged.
No, and I'm always worried I'm going to go boom when it sends me through the upper layer of the atmosphere.
Nah.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, 48. Well, that's easy. Just pull 6 boxes off.
Landing gear down.
I cannot get this thing into the hangar without hitting something.
Someday you will. You can do it, buddy.
I mean, I gotta figure out what I'm clipping first. I guess it's the tail.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably the wings on the left side.
It's 3. 4. 5 and 6. Okay.
Oop. Phone call.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and the rest of it's by Genie. Boop. There we go.
Engines on. Launch complete.
And away we go. Alright guys, remember that. We're going to see how much it does or doesn't move when I finish this mission. All right. This ship really is quite nice to go across system in. Nine Giga Monkeys. Alright, this should hopefully be simpler than the approach to Seraphim was. Except you say you're obstructed. Alright. Orbital markers aren't showing up either. Cancel. Genie. There we go. Looks like only one this time instead of like three, so I'll take it. And one.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Back.
Welcome back. Groceries?
No, just phone call from the boss.
Ah. Telling you you're her favorite chunk?
Oh, I am, of course.
I did it. I didn't catch anything on the hangar entrance.
Congratulations.
I mean, yeah, I'm taking it as a congratulation. All right. Yeah, the Atlas makes this so much fucking easier. All right. Let's have one last look at that rep. Okay, so there. Okay, contract complete. $34,000. Oh god, that barely moved my needle.
Probably want to stop sharing your missions with me.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take that. Have you made it back to member yet?
I didn't lose member. I went to the bottom of member.
Ah. I need to move the ship. Either that or send him down and pull him back up on the back cargo lift.
Engines on. Landing complete. Launch complete. Landing complete.
That should be good.
Alright, well, I'm gonna relog to ditch these missions real quick.
Okay.
All 3 of the elevators of the destination are broken.
Ugh. Gross.
Well, that didn't get rid of him. That's annoying. I said
It's-
to leave him until we're done.
Supposed to. Huh.
Let's grab the Nomad and just run some smaller ones.
Three, four. That should be everything. Yep. I mean, mainly took this 98 SCU and because it's from Baijini to Riker. Yeah.
Easy.
Nice and short. Why did the bit send me a picture? Ah, yes, bit with a pirate flag.
Ah, yes.
Engines on. Launch complete.
It is field day at her school, whatever that is.
You don't know what field day is?
I
Are
mean-
you serious?
They go outside and do stuff, I assume.
Yeah. It's like active stuff.
Hmm.
And baton races and all that jazz.
See, when I was in elementary school, we just went out on the playground and threw dodgeballs at each other's heads.
It's called dodgeball, sir.
Indeed.
We still had dodgeball by the time I was in elementary school.
Shields off.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, chunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Wow, this is one of the best approaches I've ever had to Area 18.
Short flight to the spaceport.
Hmm. I mean, I dropped out looking at the vertical landing light trail.
Played a little bit on the PTU last night. Seeing the Idris dock to the top of ArcCorp Tower is pretty cool.
How big is the Idris?
It's certainly wider than the Polaris. It's a bit longer. I'll look up the actual stats for it in a sec. Specifically, it's the Idris P that's docked up there, not the military version.
Ah,
The one that does not have a fat railgun at the front,
right.
but it does have more cargo space.
Alert.
All right, Inquan. Let's see here.
That helps. Did they change the flight model some to make VTOL more necessary for big ships?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Because I felt the C2 just was going to keep on falling there until I put power into VTOL. At least that's how it felt.
Let's see. So the Polaris is like 182 meters long. The Idris is 240.
Okay.
They haven't actually fleshed out the difference in spec between the M and the P.
They have not.
At least not on the website. I'm sure, like, in the data, they've probably changed it out since both variants are now actually in-game, just not spawnable.
Mm-hmm.
Because on the website, the spec are the same for both of them in terms of cargo capacity. The P should have more than the M.
Right.
They both list 1168 as the capacity.
All right, rep. We are right at the end of the R in junior right now. Yeah, thank God for the Atlas. It makes this kind of thing a whole lot easier.
It really does.
All right. Now are you going to let that box come free? Thank you. working. I wish they would just put percentage indicators in those bars.
What?
The rep bars.
Yeah.
'90 of 98, SCU of 10. Contract complete. Pay me. 56 grand. And an actual noticeable jump in rep. Accept. Accept. Okay, well, it is whatever. I've got 2 that are going from Baijini back down to Riker.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I wish I could have found something going the other way, but
Engines on. Launch complete. Landing gear up. Shields on.
Baijini.
Imagine.
Shields off.
I'll be right back. One of the kitchen.
Travel engaged.
Yep.
Quantum travel complete.
All right. So we got a good chunk of cargo to pick up here.
Shields on.
I have returned with a bottle of peach tea.
Hmm. I just have my ice water. I finished my cold brew a good little while ago, actually. Of course, you're going to find a way to... You know what? Keep my mouth shut before I get myself in trouble. Even though there's zero chance she can be watching this, I'm just going to be quiet.
It's a good option. But why a pirate flag? Back on that.
I don't know, except it probably has something to do with where she went to school.
Probably. Did she go to ECU?
Yes, she went to ECU.
Huh, okay.
Like, 2 of her 4 degrees are from ECU.
Smart bat.
She's
Bat-
a
no,
highly...
not bat, bit.
She's a highly educated bit.
Indeed. A highly educated bit is indeed a good person to be doing more educating.
Mm-hmm.
It's also proven to be one of the best ways, if not the best way, to retain knowledge is by teaching people.
Yes. She does say occasionally, like, her kids will do something, and she'll come home and she'll tell me about it. She'll go, and just think, these are the people that are going to be taking care of us when we're old in a nursing home, but...
Yes.
Just like
The
that.
younger generation filled with nothing but idiots.
Yeah.
I need to take a moment to change my password at work while I'm thinking about it. Or I end up getting locked out because it expires in 3 days. I would rather not have to call tech support and be like, hey, I let my password expire. Can you help?
Yeah.
Chunk will not be that idiot.
Do not be that guy. How often do they make you change it?
Every 90 days.
It's like DFAS for my mom, the military pension service. She gets real salty at them. Of course, my mom also just can get real salty in general.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever looked at the actual, like, change notes documents for NVIDIA's drivers?
Long time ago.
I just had an article in my feed about the new driver from a couple days ago. I'm like, yeah, I'll look at the release notes, and it's just a fucking 38-page document.
Yeah, it's hyper technical, so I hope you love that.
I don't even know where to find, like, the basic changes in here. Are they even basic changes in here? Or is it just ultra specific?
It's changes that NVIDIA considers basic, Looney. I would not mind a rework of the, or at least a little tweaking of the Atlas's targeting interface.
There we go. Reddit's got my back.
Reddit has translated it for you?
Just found a Reddit post that has the details. Bunch of bug fixes for the 50 series.
The 50 series has not had a great launch.
No. Ah, yes. Now I get to sign back into all the Windows apps.
That's mildly infuriating, I'm sure. Blitting.
There we go. Alright, what contracts do I want to get now? Do I have anything from L3? I would love to pick up a contract from L3.
Alright, I'm literally going to get out of this thing and rearrange some boxes because it's so annoying trying to move things precisely with the,
Yeah. Wow. Nothing with a pickup at L3. Dope.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna relocate to Microtech. Just feel like a change of scenery.
Alrighty then, sir.
I forgot I was gonna go about using the VKB software to set up a teeny tiny little dead zone of the throttle.
Ah.
So I can fix this weird ass problem with Star Citizen not recognizing that it's zeroed.
We had somebody in chat the other day asking me about the Solars, and clearly a big VKB fan. Because at one point I pulled up the Solar software, and he was like, "Wow," or the Solar software. And he was like, "Wow, that's basic."
It's just because the VKB software is so stupid complicated. Like, it'll do everything you want it to do, but man, you better watch about 3 YouTube tutorials to make it happen.
Right. Because my biggest response to why would you buy the Solars instead of VKBs right now is because you can't fucking get VKBs anymore.
They're expensive as fuck.
They stopped drop shipping from China.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's an article today, somebody talking about video game prices, you know, how they're probably going up to $80 plus.
Yeah.
And they're talking to one market analyst, and the basic gist of his argument was y'all are crying for no reason. You already pay more than $80 for a game with all the collector's editions and silver editions and day one DLC and early passes that y'all buy, so y'all can stop crying crocodile tears about the prices.
Yeah. Yeah. Except all those things are going to continue.
Yeah, I know.
While the prices go up.
Yeah, but I mean, his point was, you know, his point was basically make a real argument or shut the fuck up.
Yeah. What happened?
I'm okay. You all right? Lagging?
Fucking VKB software keeps crashing. I'm not sure why. I've never seen it do this.
Although, really, I mean, games today are technically, I think I'd have to adjust for inflation, but I think still, even adjusted for inflation, they're not as expensive as they were when I was a kid. Fucking Atari cartridges used to be $150 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Engines on. Launch complete. Landing complete.
All right. Well, that took a minute to load.
Shields off.
Astro Toast. That man's name is Panic with dashes between all of the letters.
Wow. That's a lot of effort.
Space Nut 2007. No, excuse me. That's Space Nuts with a Z, 007.
Ah.
Shields on. Landing gear down. Landing gear up. Alert.
Okay.
Alright, refuel the Nomad.
Alright, let's. Well, it's going to take an equally interesting amount of time to unload this.
Nah, unloading should be fast. Gotta yeet the boxes onto the elevator.
Hmm. Of course you didn't open, you bastard. Right, that's one box that's fallen through the ship ramp. What is fucking happening?
Star Citizen thing, sir.
Yeah. I just hope that one box only fell through the ship ramp. And, you know, not the rest of the space-time continuum.
Right.
I can't... This is what needs fixing, is you can't see to target through what you're holding. Still not sure who thought that was a good design decision.
Oh, there we go. Down the elevator goes.
And then later go down the hole. Why did we walk forward? I do not recall pressing the W key.
Perhaps you instead pressed Wumbo by accident.
Hmm.
The Nomad is such a convenient little ship.
Yeah, it is. All right. There we go, chat. Finally unloaded.
I am one box shy of having the Nomad completely filled. Alright, where is Chunko going?
I don't know. Where is Chunko going?
Grey Cat Stanton Fork Production Complex A. I haven't been there before. It's probably a DC.
Sounds like it.
Grey Cat Stanton 4 Production Complex A, and then there's also a Grey Cat Stanton 1 Production Complex B.
56K. All right. That was good for my rep. It's still a long haul, though. But I'm bumped.
Ah ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha.
All right.
I'm fucking tired. Jesus.
Long week.
Yeah?
Hey, I too am tired of these missions and am going to relocate before I take a break. Maybe I'll come to Microtech.
Nice. Perhaps you should visit Crusader, the city in the clouds.
And don't forget, this liner is in the top 1% of all liners out there, Chunk.
Indeed.
Engines on.
Everest is the Microtech space station, right?
No, Kessler.
Is it? Oh, is it Tressler?
Yeah.
Rain.
Launch complete. Landing gear up. Shields off. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
All right.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Hello, Microtech. I'm coming for you.
Travel engaged.
yes. It is snowing on Microtech.
Of course it is. It's
as
Microtech.
one may expect.
Mm-hmm. Watch out for those wild copion.
Indeed. Which ones? The ones that don't exist or the ones that don't exist?
The ones that don't exist.
Truly dangerous breed.
Hmm.
I'm off to Sakura-sun Goldenrod Work Center.
Fun times.
Quantum fuel, 75%.
Oh no, my quantum fuel's at 75%. Whatever will I do?
Ah, yes, an update from Waka in Spectrum chat. They've, based on what he's saying, they've put a restricted zone around the Idris docked to the ArcCorp Tower because there wasn't one.
Oops.
And then also something about the convention center.
Why would they forget to put a restricted zone around that ship?
It's a good question, sir.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what flavor pink is.
Flavor of what?
Saltwater taffy.
Pink? Bubblegum, perhaps? Cotton candy?
I'm thinking cotton candy. Yep, that's cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Chunk has not had cotton candy in many a year. Shit, it's already been like 2 fucking decades, I bet.
I think Bit will probably get some tonight. Chester, what would happen if we gave you cotton candy? Madness, I'm sure.
Horrible things, I'm sure.
Fire and brimstone, dogs and cats living together.
Yeah.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yay, orbital markers.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Okay, game. Did you just lose the plot with my No, it says I have one more orbital to go. Okay.
Slightly cold on the surface of Microtech.
As one might expect.
Indeed.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Chester, don't chew on that. Chester, do that. Dog, are you campaigning for an ass whooping? Because you're about to get elected.
I'd vote for Chester.
I mean, in a way, I would too. It's not like it can get any worse. Although I don't know if you would appreciate Chester's platform of kibble for all.
No, no.
Well then. That was like the ship was decoupled, even though the game said it was coupled.
Huh. Bot has gone boom.
Bot has gone boom.
Oh, you were still in nav.
Oh, I didn't shift it. That's what it was.
Big ship, no slowdown in nav.
No!
He was just cruising sideways at 400 meters a second.
I was Tokyo drifting, man.
Yeah. Airbus drifting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Well-
contracts can jump back up.
I'm going to take a quick break then. We'll be back. Okay. Esther, what'd you do with my headphones?
Horrible things, I'm sure.
Probably. Well, at least I died in our Armistice Zone and didn't lose my backpack inventory.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Guests are not allowed in the staff lounge.
Bark, bark, bark.
Chester! Chester! My guy. Chester.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been settled.
Chester, chill out, dude.
Stand by. Your vehicle.
No, I said chill out. So what are the changes to the raft going live? Is that with the next patch?
Yeah, that's 4.1.1.
How much does a raft cost?
I don't know. An amount of money, I'm certain.
That's very astute of you, sir.
Thank you. Oh, let me share this contract with you.
There we go. Ow! This mission really makes me wish that the landing pad cargo lifts worked. I'm gonna spend. I've got to drop off 4 SCU at Melodic Fields, 2 at Faithful Dream, and 3 at High Course. I'm gonna spend more time going in and out of the hangar than I am unloading. And if I could just bonk down on the landing pad, shove the cargo into a lift, and be gone.
Would be nice. Someday. Someday. I have a random can of Pips Q66 in my storage dresser.
Sure, Wicklow would like that.
Yeah.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems. Launch complete. Landing gear retracted. Shields enabled.
There's that weird bug that you have to, with my axes, that you have to go into QT and out of to fix.
Weird. Found a mission that has a pickup at Mach L2, a drop off at Trust, or a drop off at Bajani.
Bajani.
Quantum travel engaged.
I'm now making the 60 Gigamonkey flight to Bajani.
That's a lot of Giga Monkeys. Can you handle that?
It really is. We'll see.
Way more than the 1.2 Giga Monkey flight I just did.
Yes, Joey B has finally released his video of his meat rocket.
Oh God.
Quantum travel complete.
Are you at all familiar with the project?
Yes.
Oh, the title is just, I cooked meat by launching it to Mach 3.
Shields.
It's an accurate title.
Yeah?
Oh,
And
damn
of
it.
course, the rocket is named High Stakes.
It switched to your mission objectives again for some reason.
Landing gear engaged.
Alright, I am on Faithful Dream. 2SCU. What the? Okay, it kicked the, kicked the stems off the lift.
It kicked them off the lift?
Yeah, I don't. It didn't do it. I didn't notice it. I don't think before it went down. It just.
Probably just a little bit of lag.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right.
Launch complete. Shields disabled. Landing gear retracted. Quantum travel engaged.
Stop that. God damn. That bug is just annoying.
But
How it keeps switching to your mission objectives.
the objectives. Yeah. It keeps putting me back on the objectives for the ones that I was trying to abandon.
Well, junior rank's progressing along quite nicely.
Hey, you're what, like 3/5 away there?
Yeah, we just need to be careful about the missions we accept.
Well, we need to remember just not to click abandon. Just if we can't complete one, just leave it.
Right.
Just waiting in queue.
I've only had to wait in queue once today, knock on wood. So what'd you think of those screenshots and video of the Panther Clipper?
It's interesting. Tis a thick boy.
Current speculation is it's going to take up literally every inch of a large landing pad.
Quantum travel complete.
'Cause, you know, the current large ships don't actually fill those landing pads up.
No.
It better hold a lot of cargo or people are going to be super pissed, though.
What else would be the point of it being so large?
I mean, I get that, but also we're talking about FDev here.
Mistakes will be made.
Any mistakes have been made.
Landing gear engaged.
Kind of like mistakes were made right there that we're just not going to speak of.
It's just a scratch in the pants, alright.
I think that was probably more than a scratch in the paint, but... It's fine. Actually, it literally was just a scratch in the paint.
Nice.
I don't have any repair costs. Greeny Dreamy, what's up, sir?
Hello, Greenie.
Alright, where are we? High course. Of course, I have to redo my contract tab to see what I'm supposed to be dropping off here. 3 at high course. There's a lot of swinging big dime energy in here. Down this goes. You did make the dime a little confused, yes. And up that goes. Drop off the last floor. No, no, no. No. No, sir. No. 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 Nope. Nope. No. No. God damn it, dog. Don't look at me like that with your little walnut eyes.
Engine systems enabled. Launch complete. Landing gear retracted.
What do you mean for my safety I've been relocated? I'm in my ship. I'm in my ship, headed down to the surface of Walla.
Clearly, you're not safe in your ship.
No, it says I just left a restricted area.
Greenie has just put an accurate representation of Chester's thought process in the chat. And, yeah. As soon as I get out of here, I will.
Shields disabled. Quantum travel engaged.
Mildly annoy little loony. I haven't done that one in a while. What would annoy the chunk?
This raft that's fucking parked right on top of the elevator at Samson and Sons.
That would do it.
Fucking rude, bud. Well, the Nomad is small. Perhaps I can make the Nomad fit. Oh, bonk something. I don't know what the hell it is bonk, though.
Chunk, Chester said he's going to rub his butt on all your stuff when you come up here this week.
I'm sure he will.
And lick you in the face. Been playing Claire Obscure, right? And I love it. Yeah, I hate mimes. Yeah, I know a little bit about the mimes, even though I haven't played it. It's coming soon. After this next week. I have a relatively busy week coming up next week. The Claire Obscure is definitely getting played.
It's a real good game.
Quantum fuel 75%.
Mm.
Quantum travel complete. Shields enabled.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. I've needed a good, relatively challenging RPG. And since there aren't any Xenoblade, I mean, I do need to finish Xenoblade Chronicles X, but since there's not any new Xenoblade games to play. Oh, that's Final Fantasy IV shit right there. Dark one made them enraged, the light one shielded them. Yeah, that's Final Fantasy IV bullshit right there. Are these hangar entrances on the inside of the ring? They are. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Ooh, damn, that felt good. Fucking love these sticks.
Landing gear engaged.
Oops, didn't decelerate quick enough there. Fortunately, I don't need to see my contract to know what I'm delivering. I still think the Nomad has one of the coolest ladders in the game, too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stims, alright, there's your drugs.
Drugs.
Delivered your drugs. Contract complete. Hey, yeah, I'm almost through Junior. Won't take much more this weekend. Nice. Argo Raft looks like it's 1.8 mil.
That seems low.
Yeah, I'm not sure how old this is. ILW.
Raft, according to DPS calculator, is 3.5.
Okay, so that's a real old post.
Yeah.
Man, we got to get our ranks up so we can actually make the good monies.
Yeah.
Oof, the raft is 125 real dollars.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at melodic fields. Odds on me finding something leaving here are not good, but
Just heard something blow up outside by Jenny.
it's always good. Yeah, I'd be better off just taking myself back to back to Everest. How long is Clay Obscure? Like, does either one of you have an idea? Is it like a super long one, or is this a short RPG?
No idea. I'm not very far in.
You haven't had a lot of time to play either.
No. I might play this evening, probably tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna go take a nap when we're done here.
Fair enough.
Holly. Junior. I don't want ground drop offs, so
Instructed, of course.
Engine systems enabled. Launch complete.
You're at 55.8 hours and still in Act 2.
Jesus, Greeny's been busy playing the game.
Shields disabled. Quantum throttle engaged. Landing gear.
According to How Long to Beat, Claire Obscure, main story 25 and a half hours, main plus sides 34, completion is 55. So take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
I'm curious what it says about Xenoblade. Yeah, it's a little low. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 story is about 70 hours, and they have it pegged at 62 and a half. They have completion is pegged at 256 hours.
Quantum travel complete.
It's a bit much.
I mean, it is, but I've also played the hell out of that game, so I can give you a decent idea. So, yeah, it is. They're a little low. I mean, also, you also don't love JRPGs like that particular style.
Nah.
That's not in your wheelhouse. No, don't you start. Stop it. Are ground pickups still being super fucky?
I wouldn't trust it
Okay.
unless it's a DC.
HD's PC Casio to HDMS Opera.
Casio is definitely a DC. Hang on, let me map. Yeah, Casio is. Opera is, I don't think is a DC.
Mm-mm.
Opera is a mining station. I wouldn't try that.
Yeah.
More seconds on the Zeus, then I'll be heading to Everest to pick up 80 boxes to take to Terra Gateway.
Nice.
Shields disabled. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
You get distracted, Green. My problem with RPGs is JRPGs especially, is I'll spend 45 minutes on stream digging through the menus, min-maxing my party.
Quantum travel complete. Shields enabled.
Okay. Gonna have to request docking manual way. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Does the game actually have dungeons? I thought it was like a level-based RPG with an overworld map.
It is. I mean, eh, it does have an overworld,
Landing gear engaged.
and I guess you could kind of consider the areas you play in dungeons.
Okay, because I'm like,
It's a combination of both.
okay, because to me, especially with Xenoblade and all the other JRPGs I've played, like dungeons is a very specific connotation.
It's kind of like the Tiny Tina's overworld with the rest of its areas.
Okay.
In fact, I'd say it's very similar to that.
Interesting. The dungeons to me like conjures up like East, like where I'm gonna go in there and get my ass handed to me if I'm not extremely careful.
Your vehicle has been moved. Please visit us again.
I'll be checking it out within 2 weeks, so I'm just. Red means bad.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
Hmm. Been a while since I've seen the Void elevator.
Yep.
Bye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
There's fighting in the overworld too that can be avoided. Interesting.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. To the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle has. Please visit us again.
Hmm. Did you get that? Junko?
No, my hanger request is still on my face.
On your face.
Yes. Besides, remember, you shouldn't be sharing your missions so you don't lose
That's a bounty.
Ah, okay. Well, share it again then, please. I just missed it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do this
I can
bounty.
Nori
And
Posey.
probably wrap up because I mean, I don't have enough time left in stream to run a full bounty. I mean, a full hauling mission if we're gonna be getting out of here and heading to tonight's game. Especially because I'm in a hangar queue. All right, here we go. There's me target. Ah, there it is, or there they are. Okay, Greedy doesn't like their volleyball minigame. Or
I haven't gotten
game.
there yet.
I mean, didn't you guys play Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball back in the PlayStation 2?
I've never had a PS2. Chunk had a GameCube.
Well, that was college for us, so we had all three. One belonged to... Two of them belonged to me and one belonged to one of our roommates. But we had the OG Xbox, this PlayStation 2, and the Cube, and the Dreamcast, actually. I bought a Switch that you could plug all of them into and then run the out to the TV. Just to make our lives that little bit less irritating.
All right. on my way to Terra Gateway with a whole bunch of boxes of stuff.
Oh, God. And I'm going to take myself back to Everest. That was relatively easy.
What was that target? Hurricane?
Yeah. I took more damage from his wingman than I did him. And even then, I didn't take a whole lot of damage. Default shields on the Connie are pretty strong.
Yep.
That wasn't that huge of a bounty, though. I probably spent as much in missiles as I earned. Because I fired 2 full volleys of missiles.
So you gotta be careful with them missiles. Just throwing money out the front of your ship.
I really feel like they need to change that because they rely so heavily on missiles in this game. To have them be that expensive is a little... I mean, they don't need to be as dirt cheap as they were back when we were stocking our ships with a couple hundred rattlers for like 2,100 credits, but...
Yeah.
I feel like they've gone a little too far in the opposite direction.
And here we are, Terra Gateway.
A bounty's created selling gamer. Real people, I couldn't like create a bounty on Chonk, but players that are PvPers that are murder hobos can get bounties on their heads.
Those are one of the missions that's being re-enabled for 4.1.1 now that they've been adjusted for server meshing.
There's been an awful lot of murder hobos out there that have been consequence-free for a while.
Yep.
Oh,
I will get paid in food. So
well, technically, Greenie, if that's the case, then yes, you could... Hold on, let me get stopped here. You could technically message Chunk and be like, hey, I'll transfer you this many credits if you kill the BIP.
Right. Got enough time for me to unload this ship?
Yeah.
I'm just going into the hangar now.
Oh, that's what's happening. Okay.
I will take payment in cheesecake, yes.
I think most of us would.
Oh, I will need much more than cheesecake to fly to Scotland for that, so...
Actually, hold on, let me see what that, Stock's on me. 20K restock.
Yeah.
And that was a... well, it doesn't list the payout anymore. And I do not see the payment in my notifications list.
That's weird. Although the payment notification doesn't always pop up for some reason.
Yeah. Broccoli and cheese soup last week. Yummy.
ASOP vehicle retrieve. Your vehicle has. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Down she goes.
Last box coming off the ship.
Chester, you're going to get a spa day tomorrow, buddy. That's right, you're going to the groomers, and if they cut your Grinch feet again, somebody's probably going to die at Bit's hands. Contract complete.
Yep.
One more mission will get me into member. Mar.
Excellent.
And I am back up to almost a mil.
Nice.
All right, chat. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out. Star Citizen. Maybe we'll have 3 tomorrow. I don't know, but definitely me and Chonk. So that'll be fun. Anyways, y'all have a nice evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.